There we go. Good morning, Joshua.
Morning, Joshua.
All right, today we finally got some activity going on. We are going to be moving today for everybody. We're still anchored in the same place. We've been chilling. We've been here like 4 days, I think. And we needed the rest and the chill. We were tired.
And honestly, if we didn't only have 90 days,
Yeah,
Polynesia,
we could stay here
I would
forever.
stay here for 2 weeks, for sure.
It's so fantastic here. So, anyway, what we're gonna do today is, in, I don't know, a couple hours, we're doing good, man. We're gonna move over to anchor closer to the Kon Tiki Memorial here.
I'm currently making massive breakfast burritos for Steve.
Yeah.
We haven't had a burrito in a hot minute. We like burritos, so that's what I'm doing right now.
Good stuff. And I've been working on stuff this morning, some other stuff with updating the website for our Meghan Fabulous business, things like that. So stick with us. Today's going to be kind of interesting. We will, I don't know, in a couple hours. We're not in a hurry. It's still early. It's 8:45 in the morning.
And we scheduled a dinghy cruise for tomorrow and a Q&A. Maybe we could do the Q&A and the dinghy.
That's not a bad idea.
Can you see no, it might be too hard with the comments. I don't know. It's up for.
Well, that's a good point. We could use two phones, maybe.
Yeah, it is. Looking at the comments, it's hard.
Yeah, true. Yeah, Harbor Cruise we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do that. We'll do that near the Kon Tiki Memorial. And I'm going to have drone footage and stuff from here. So that'll be tomorrow. And today, like I say, and I don't know, we're not in a rush. A couple hours, 3 hours, something like that. We're going to weigh anchor here and then navigate over. It's, I don't know, maybe, I haven't really looked yet. It might be 10 miles away. So that'll take, you know, a little less than 2 hours to navigate over there, probably. Maybe less. I need to look at where it is. And then we'll anchor again and spend one night, unless we decide to spend more, over by Kon Tiki, and then we'll end up going ashore to see there's a plaque there from where the Kon Tiki guys landed.
I'm really excited about the Kon Tiki.
Yeah, you know, it's a cool. If you haven't read the book or watched the movie Kon Tiki, it's Kontiki. It's an amazing story. It's a true story. Guys crossing the Pacific Ocean on a balsa wood raft. Definitely worth checking out. So yeah. So that'll be in a couple hours from now. Between now and then, I'm gonna fly the drone, get some footage here. It's gorgeous here.
I cleaned the boat the other day, scrubbed it, so
Yep.
putting that together.
All good stuff.
Lots of production and also lots of chill time too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Steve's gonna before he does that.
Yeah. After I take the trash out.
After you take the trash out. Right, Pugs?
There we go. How's that?
Great.
And then later we can update it with, you know, whatever you want. Oh, and there's a space for a photo here too.
The picture of me and you, in our cute little dress.
Okay.
Put your placemat down, Steve. Your food's going to be ready in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
You're already making a mess.
Okay.
I
I'm
just
like,
wanna put the
okay.
placemat- I want to put the placemat down.
Oh, gotcha. Got it.
Because I'm bringing out food and stuff, and you've already got coffee stains on the table that I cleaned.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because we're all happy, and we're being super friendly and nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, pugs. Those eggs are ready to go back too, Steve, by the way.
Okay.
That are on the ottoman.
Got it.
Do you want yours wet, or do you want it...
Yes. Totes. Colonel.
Do you want my help with
Yes.
juggling it?
Yes.
Why can't they make these, like, stronger?
I mean,
I mean, these seem like
No
the
kidding.
Most, like the strongest.
it's ridiculous. The fact that they pretty much always leak just drives me crazy. It's like, what kind of garbage quality is that?
No pun intended.
Yeah.
Here we go, Kelby.
Crazy thing is, I very specifically did not buy cheap garbage bags for that reason.
I kind of want to look on like maybe No Foreign Land or something and see what other people do with their trash. You know?
I'm liking the idea of a bin.
I think I'd be fine with it if it collapsed. Because then it's not like, then what do you do with it?
Yeah.
It's out, it's big, it's bulky.
If we can find one that won't leak and can collapse, that's where, once you collapse, I think you're going to lose the waterproofness, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's
I feel like,
do some research.
I feel like it's gotta be, there's gotta be stuff. I'm gonna search it. If anyone's listening right now.
I know one thing some people do is they have a trash compactor on board, which we don't have, but
Oh, God, that's so if anyone's wondering what we're talking about, it's our trash situation, which, you know, you guys have seen, we had to carry trash across the Pacific Ocean for a month. And it's fine when we're when we're in a passage and we're in the middle of the ocean, we could just throw the food scraps overboard. But when you are at an anchorage like here, there's no putting food scraps in the water, because especially here with the beautiful coral reefs, we want to be respectful of the environment. So, so the problem is when you have like sharp objects like a tin, like a metal can, and then you also have old food scraps. It makes gross smegma, like that's what we like to call it, is a smegma. So, anywho, so we've been having like smegma on the back of the boat, and it's disgusting. And so Steve and I are thinking like maybe we go and just get a big trash bin and like a, you know, plastic gallon whatever, and we have that on the boat, the back. But then you have that big, you know what I mean? So I was thinking maybe there's like a folding one or collapsible something. I don't know. We're throwing some ideas around right now. Steve?
Yeah. Okay. Looks amazing. That looks incredible, babe. Oh my goodness, look at that. Holy cow. There's only one of me, you know.
Well, you don't eat it in one sitting, Steve.
I don't think I can.
I mean, it's fine if you don't eat it all
Yeah.
at one time. I'm coming.
All right, well, that feels pretty good that the site's updated, the Shopify store's closed. It's awesome.
All right. Wait, let me take a snap of that. All right. Pickles, you're just laying here. What's up, bud? Sorry I screwed up those cheap polarized glasses.
Yeah, I'm mad at myself because I almost said don't put Windex on them, but I didn't do it. I knew that for some reason.
Do you see that the Some Tuesday transferred here?
Huh?
There's like wet that's...
Oh, from the mat?
Maybe.
Jeez.
Alrighty. Beep beep.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this food, this bounty, this incredible day, this wonderful woman that's here helping me and just supports me, and
Cooking and
we have so much
cleaning.
fun together. And yeah, cooking and cleaning.
Yeah.
And just thank you for all the blessings that you give us, and help us to continue to be instruments of your word and to spread joy and light in the world. In
Yeah.
Jesus' name we pray.
Amen. Burritos. Burritos for all.
Yeah.
Right, mister?
It's so funny, the color of guacamole here.
It's so strange. Hey Megan, it's Mo with Flamingo Window Pro. We're giving free quotes today for how about getting your windows washed in your house? Like, how are people getting my number?
I don't know. Once it's in public databases. The data brokers.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I got to cancel that cloaked service because that, like, it hasn't really changed much of anything.
Nothing.
We still get
But
calls. This is delicious. Wow. Oh, man. So much flavor.
Mm-hmm. It only took me an hour and a half to make them.
Right?
But it's okay. It's worth it.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Look, the potatoes. I grilled the vegetables. I cooked the eggs. I made the guacamole.
It's fantastic. Delicioso.
A lot of people liked your story, Steve.
What story? Oh, that photo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
36 likes.
I should have put a comment on it to say there's no filter here. This is just a straight up shot.
Know. I think people know.
At one point, we designed a Meghan Fabulous favicon, that little tiny icon that shows up at the browser tab.
We did. We have one.
I can't find it.
It's there. Can't you take it take it off of whatever?
Maybe I could find it in Shopify.
Oh boy. Pickles, you know this is like off limits. Oh, I better turn the volume down. Friggin', they're gonna.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. That's the stupidest thing. Like, oh, you're gonna get a copyright violation. This is really good. I hit the spot.
It's delicious. It's real good. Thank you, baby.
Uh-huh.
Babe. Pugs. All right. Now I'm going to take a little break and decide if I'm going to eat the rest or some portion of it.
Sally on Millie. Is those the people we met yesterday, the other day? The people on Millie?
They were Millie.
Yeah. So they messaged me on the 13th of May.
They did?
Yeah.
When
The
we were in
message was
Wapau?
buried under the deluge. What?
When we were in Wapau? On NFL? How'd they message you?
On NFL.
Oh, okay.
So, hi Megan, this is Sally on Millie. David, on see you again. Let me know you were friends a while back. The message was
Oh.
buried under the deluge of SP groups. I don't know what that means. I know your boat name was familiar when you came up last night. We're going to Fatu Hiva via Una Huka, then the Tuamotus. Hope we meet him. Yeah, Stan and Dawn, they sent me a message a while ago too. Like I'm like,
Better get on it, babe.
I'm not with the hit to the jive.
Yeah.
Where? What's up with our friends at Blue Safari?
They were at Wapau, last I heard from them.
No, they're in Teoe.
They are?
Well, they're still in Teoe.
No, they must not have updated their position. I can't imagine why they would turn
Friday
around.
the 22nd.
Really? They went back?
No, that's the first time they've been there.
They were on the way to Wapau when you messaged me the other day.
They went there. They went to Wapau, and now they
And
are.
then went back to
They never.
Nuku Hiva?
They never went to Nuku Hiva. Remember,
Oh.
they went to Hiva O first.
Oh, all right.
Remember, that's where they checked in because they were like, "Oh, you guys are going to check in there. We're going to check in at Hiva O."
Oh, all right.
All right. Well, we'll meet them up somewhere.
Yep.
Was that boat in the the charter fleet when back in 2018?
No. Gary had it as a brokerage boat.
I don't know what that means.
He was selling it. It was brand new. That's when I was looking at buying it. It was 2017, I guess.
I'm so glad you didn't.
Yeah. Me too. One thing I like about it is the walk-through door to the front cockpit. That's a pretty nice feature.
Our pugs, we love some Tuesday.
Almost drone flying time. Oh, it's only 9 a.m. You gotta love getting up early. Oh, look at those guys foiling over there. Don't get too close to their boat.
That lady, she started to like, I felt like she was gonna, I don't know, she was gonna go further, but I think maybe her husband realized that she was being a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, okay, so they're kite surfing close to your boat. So what? Oh my God. Like if they ran into it, you know, or fouled up the lines or something, that'd be a problem, but. All right, battery was down to 38. Now it's back up to 44. Now it's getting good sun. Let's see where it can get today. 1,300 watts on the solar panels right now. Pretty good. 1,300 watts at 9 in the morning. All right. All because of Megan's idea.
Now, don't forget to move it back when we leave.
Yeah.
why we've been to 5 countries. It's awesome.
Yeah, we have. Wait, 5.
That's what it's listed on.
U.S., Mexico. Maybe I could put Guatemala in there. U.S., Mexico,
Oh. Did you stop?
El Salvador. No. French Polynesia is only 4. I might have included Guatemala. Sailed through their waters.
Yeah. Same with Honduras, no?
No, we did not enter Honduran waters. It's so good, I'm just gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to cook for you for the rest of the day.
Don't even care.
Oh, Steve.
Besides, we're basically having 1 meal a day these days, so.
And you're so skinny.
Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Steve doesn't care. What are we going to do with the pool? Want to put it on the trampoline or strap it to the side of the boat?
Side of the boat, probably.
Like on the deck, right?
Look up here.
Yeah.
I'll tie it to the rail up top, I think, is probably the best way.
Because we got to get our pool on the Kon Tiki.
Oh, yeah. little bit of kick.
Hmm?
Got some kick. It's tasty.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Now we don't have to worry about leftovers. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, my lips are on fire right now. Holy moly, moly, moly. Oof. Oof. Woo! My lip is on fire. I hope it doesn't get swollen. Woo! Holy moly, 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 moly. Woo!
Whoa. Colonel, what are you doing? Are you okay?
What?
He's lying down.
See if he's resting his little legs. Be nice to him.
I am nice.
Oh, this Equus boat is here. 163 days we've been sailing, Steve. Right, monkey? Mr. Pickles, you've been at sea now for 163 days. How about that? How about that, Bubby? Do you like sailing? Do you like chilling? Do you like snuggling? That's all that we do. Is chilling, snuggling, sleeping, eating. Mom. Schmegma, coming from the trash can again. He's cleaned that deck. What in the what? Yeah, I guess. Hey, wait, let's, while I'm at it. Large collapsible trash receptacle. Oh yeah, they exist. I mean, like you were saying, they might not be.
Yeah, that's. Can you find one that
best
folds
RV
and is also...
trash collect for? So it is a thing because the RV world.
That makes sense.
Large. Trash can camping essentials. Outdoor portable, 23 1-gallon collapsible. I mean, I don't know if it's meant to store them.
Ideally, we need one with a lid. Do they have lids?
Yeah, these have lids.
All right.
I think this is the way to go.
Okay, great.
But I don't know how we're going to get them here. But they exist. I'm glad that you enjoyed your breakfast burrito.
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
That's that chili Colorado sauce that we bought in Mexico from that lady. That she said she home makes it.
It was good.
All right. All right, let's peep in. Who we do? What's going on, Harbor Cruise? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, every morning. Did you schedule a harbor cruise and a Q&A?
No.
Morning, Josh. What's up? What's up? What's up? What else? What else we got going on today? Steve's prepping to fly the drone before we leave. All right, I'm going to go and take a shower. I'm going to go take a shower and get ready for this wonderful day that we are going to have. I just made the best breakfast burritos. Steve's had, it was eggs. I made home potatoes, grilled onions and grilled peppers with 3 kinds of cheeses, and ground hamburger on a big tortilla with homemade guacamole, Polynesian avocados, and then I topped it off with like red chili Colorado sauce for Steve, and then mine was just eggs, grilled vegetables, potatoes, and guacamole. So yeah, it was really good. You know, like when you haven't had something for so long and then you have it, like we haven't had Mexican food since, well, Mexico, really. So I try to like incorporate as much different types of cuisines as I can that we're used to. You know, living in California, in Southern California, it's like there's a burrito shop and taco shop in every corner, so we eat a lot of Mexican food. So we haven't really had any recently, but I tried my best to stock up on seasonings and things before we left that we could make, as much Mexican food. And surprisingly, the little bodega that we went to the other day when we were in Wapau, they had tortillas. So you better believe I bought like every one that was on the shelf. Like big burrito size ones, which you haven't been able to find those. Like when we were in El Salvador, they didn't have those. It was like pupusas, or what they considered a tortilla was like thick and not. So so I try to, whenever I see something, I buy it. But we still haven't seen any tortilla chips. That's the one thing that we haven't seen. I do have a bunch of tortillas frozen in the freezer that I'm gonna make chips next time. Make some homemade nachos for Steve. But it's been crazy. Like you can get potato chips like crazy, but you can't buy tortilla chips because, you know, French people, they really like their pommes frites. They like the potatoes. Not so much in tortillas though. So, all right, I'm going to go get ready. I'm going to get ready for the wonderful day that we're going to have. It's going to be beautiful. I'm sure that the sail over to the Kon Tiki memorial is going to be stunning. I'll probably be at the front of the bow looking for bommies now that we have clear weather. Yeah, just more beautiful days in paradise. Alrighty, bye. Hey Cheryl, what's going on, girl? Nice to see you. So what's the news today? How are you doing today? What's the latest in Cherylville? That's kind of a tongue twister. How are you doing? I'm so happy to see you. See your name. Yes, you guys didn't miss much. I slept most of yesterday. I was in a lot of pain from cleaning the boat the other day, and I think also from that car accident, like when we got rear-ended in Wapau. I'm starting to feel it. So we just laid around all day yesterday. We're totally lazy. We're in the Smoky Mountain. Oh, the smoke. Are you in Tennessee? We spent a lot of time in the Smokies. Steve's son, Hank, my bonus child, went to University of Tennessee, and then Steve's sister lives in West Virginia. So, am I talking about the right? Yes, because Smokey, the Rocky Top dog. So, and nice. We're in the Smokies for a family gathering. That sounds awesome. Nothing better than family. You can't choose your family, but You know, I don't have very much family, like Steve and my sister. That's it. So it's sad, but it is what it is. Awesome. Stay away from EA towing. But Cheryl, I hope you have a wonderful day with your family. Lots of fun. I know that you're going to have lots of fun. Oh, Gatlinburg. Okay, I've been to Gatlinburg. Yeah, that's fun there. It's very touristy. I think Gatlinburg is very touristy. But yeah, I've been there. It's wonderful. A lot of good food there. We have hush puppies. Like, I think when we were there, I must have gained 10 pounds just eating hush puppies because they were stinking good. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. So he's gonna be cruising the strip on his 21st birthday. You guys are gonna eat a lot and drink a lot, I'm sure. That's awesome. That's really great. I'm happy for you guys. Oh, everything auto towing on YouTube. We went to Dollywood. Oh, hey Jane, what's up, girl? It's great to see everybody. I was just checking in. Cheryl's at a family gathering in Tennessee, and I was just giving everybody an update. I just made gigantic breakfast burritos for us. Steve's gonna fly the drone right now. And then we're going to weigh anchor, and we're going to go to the Kon Tiki memorial. If you guys don't know about Kon Tiki, it is a very, very famous true story about a scientist who believed that the people in the South Pacific came from South America and not from Asia. And he was going to... oh, you live 2 hours from Gatlinburg. Oh, my gosh. You guys should get together. That's awesome. And me with my Buc-ee's t-shirt. And then just to rewind, and then I'm gonna go hop in the shower. So this guy, he's a scientist, wanted to prove that the people that inhabited the South Pacific were actually from South America, from Peru. So he built a raft out of balsa wood, and he sailed it across, like a raft, not a boat, but he sailed it across the Pacific Ocean just to prove that that the people from this area in the South Pacific or inhabited that they came from. And he did it. And so this is the place. It's like 10 miles from here that he landed. There's a plaque and everything. It's one of Steve's favorite books. He and I watched the movie. So that's where we're going to go today. But he's going to fly the drone now. Then we're going to weigh anchor. And then we're going to have a beautiful cruise. Please don't get towed. Don't get towed, Cheryl. All right, you guys, I'm going to scoot. I'm going to jump in the shower. Steve's going to fly the drone. I'm going to play some music. And then once we get ready to weigh anchor, we will pop in. Also, he's going to schedule a harbor cruise because it's stupid beautiful here. And we're also going to do a Q&A tomorrow. So Steve's going to announce what that time is. But excited to see all my favorite people. Yay.
Here, we'll take the mic.
Oh.
I'll do like a little walk around to see the drone taken off. People might get a kick out of that.
Okay. I'm gonna take my shower.
Okay. All right, in a sec, I literally, over and over, I put my hat down somewhere and then can't find where I put it. I do this 20 times a day. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It is a beautiful day, everybody. Hey, Rich, welcome aboard. Welcome, everybody. I'm just getting ready to fly the drone around. Hello, good morning. I'm going to fly the drone around and get some beautiful footage here. I thought you guys might get a kick out of seeing it take off. A lot of you have probably seen a drone fly. Maybe it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but I think it's kind of cool. So here we go, I'm setting it up. I just switch it on. And then where I fly it from is I take it back and I put it on my solar panels here. That gives it a nice open spot to take off from with not too much stuff in the way. Because the hard part about flying a drone from a boat is that drones have all these safety mechanisms to, prevent you from losing it. And if you lose radio contact, it'll come back to, it's called a return to home. So if you lose radio contact with it, it'll automatically just come back and return to home. Well, the difficulty on a boat is it can't return to home because the boat is probably going to be in a different position than it was when the drone took off. And that's true even for when you're on anchor like this. If the boat swings 6 or 8 feet in one direction or more, you're going to be in a situation where it could try to come back and land, and these nice flat solar panels are not going to be where they were. And therefore, guess what? It's going to land in the water and you're going to lose your drone. So everything's all locked in on the satellites. We're ready for takeoff. And the problem is I'm trying to do this now with one hand. But a lot of it's kind of automated, so here we go. Whoops. Thing's cool, isn't it? It's really a pretty amazing. And so here now that it's up in the air, I can go sit comfortably at the table and fly it around. And then here's what I'm looking at. So this is the control, right? I'm seeing exactly what the drone is seeing. So now I can spin it around. Right? And then we're going to go, oh, there's the mast. So we got to be higher than the mast to make sure that. All right. Now we're at 100, we're 125 feet high. So let's go over to the island over here now. So this is the area where it was so crazy. Megan and I'm going to go up a little bit higher. I don't think any of those trees are that high, but. So now this is the area where just the other day, Megan and I took our paddle boards and landed right here. And then we walked through this little lagoon and all this water, which is basically shin deep. And you can see back here on the other side, that's the Pacific Ocean. So there's nothing between us and the Pacific Ocean except for this coral reef. And this whole thing is just a coral reef. I mean, it's just wild. And so we walked over this. It actually was a significantly longer walk than what we were expecting. But all of that you see there is all like busted up coral. I mean, in 1,000 years it'll be sand. But right now, it's just busted up coral. And then we walked all the way out, and I actually walked close enough to the water. Megan was getting nervous. I walked close enough to the water that I was able to stand in the waves that were breaking over the reef. Right now the tide's lower, so it's not in as far. But I mean, just look at this craziness. It's such a wild part of the world. I'm going to go up a little higher so we can really get the perspective here. All right, now my altitude's almost 400 feet. But like, there it is, wide open to the Pacific Ocean. Just totally crazy, man. And then as I spin around here and point backwards, there's all the little boats on anchor. There's some Tuesday. See the one with the H right there? The H stands for home. All right. So that's the boat. That's where I took off from. That's some Tuesday. And then there's the other boats. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back over to quad view here for you now that I've shown you that. And then I'm just going to fly around and get some footage. But hope you guys enjoyed looking at that. It was kind of cool. But now I'm going to go to work and try to get some good footage. Hey everybody. All right, successful drone flight. Wow, the footage, I can't wait to share it. It's just ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous I've ever shot. I was just flying around looking at it going, I can't even believe it. So, that was fun. I flew all over the place, got some amazing shots. I mean, it's just so unspeakably beautiful here. So anyway, I'll get that edited and try to get those shared. Good morning from Santa Barbara. I'm glad you're enjoying the workout for the beautiful workout. That's fantastic. I wish I could have live streamed the shot from the drone. I did a little bit, just showing, you know, with my camera, showing the screen. But wow, that's going to be amazing when I share it. So hope you're having a good workout. M sailing. Man, I can't say that 10 times fast. But thank you very much for stopping by. And everybody who's here, welcome to the crew. We're glad you're here. Today, in not too long, I'm going to start getting ready now. Maybe an hour or two at the most. We're going to pull up the anchor and motor over to anchor again near the Kon Tiki spot where the Kon Tiki raft landed. I think that was in the 1950s. If you're not familiar with the Kon Tiki story, I strongly recommend watching the movie or reading the book. The book's...
Actually, even if you're just into sailing, it's something every sailor...
Yes. Totally. Sailors will be interested. It's just so fascinating. But it was written in, I think, the 50s. Kon Tiki, K-O-N-T-I-K-I, 2 words. Go, you know, Google it or plug it into AI and get a summary of the story. But, you know, bottom line is these guys built a balsa wood raft using technology from thousands of years ago and crossed the Pacific Ocean and landed on this atoll. So there's a little plaque on the beach and you can stand right there where they landed. So we're going to go do that. And then we'll anchor and stay probably another night. That'll be really fun. So that's what we're up to now. And yeah, I guess that's about it. You're gonna see me bopping around the boat for a little bit. I'm gonna turn the mics off so we can play music, because YouTube dings us if we play music. I wish they could just consider it background music, but that's a whole other discussion. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the mics. You'll see me bopping around the boat, just putting stuff away, getting ready to go do that. I actually have to sit down and look on the chart plotter exactly where this anchorage is. I know approximately where it is, but I don't know exactly. So I got a little bit of planning work to do there. And that's it. It's 10:15. My guess is we're off anchor by noon or so. Maybe earlier. So I think that'll be fun. While we're heading over there, we'll try to give you lots of good camera views. It's a beautiful day here. So we'll do a lot of walk-arounds and share what we can while we're going over there. Well, maybe on the walk-around. I might get the chance. It's really perilous. You have to navigate between all these bombies here. And so it's not a place to be distracted when you're at the helm. So that might not be. But you'll have the views from the mast camera and the helm camera and everything, and you can see what's going on. So since the weather's nice, maybe I'll put the helm camera up on the cabin top, which gives you an even better view. But unfortunately, that one's not waterproof, which is a shame. Anywho, that's everything that's going on. And love you all. Thanks for stopping in. Talk soon. There we go. Okay. I will go over, we'll do a little walk around and I'll tell you a little bit about kind of what to expect and what we're doing here. But first off, Matthew, I hope you're still there. It looks like you were there just 10 minutes ago, so hope you're still there. But I wanted to officially welcome Matthew as one of, as our newest moderator. He very kindly volunteered to help us out. He's got a lot of good experience and he lives in Australia, so when we're streaming on our nighttime, he'll be able to you know, keep an eye on those. So round of applause for Matthew. Thank you for joining us. We now have a team of, I think it's 4, which is pretty good for a little channel our size. And welcome aboard. I'm going to officially, there you go. You have now been benighted as a mod for the channel. So welcome aboard. Everybody please thank Matt in advance for helping us out. And...
Yay, Matthew!
Yay!
Matthew!
Woo, 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 woo!
Welcome!
All right, now what I thought I would do is I'll switch back over to the body cam and just give you guys a quick orientation of what we're going to do today.
What are we going to do today, Steve?
We are going to motor over. There will be no sailing, given that the navigation is hazardous and needs very careful attention. What's wrong?
I wasn't paying attention and I stepped in dog doo-doo.
All right, well. So here we're switch over to this phone here, and I'll show you what we're about to do. So on this nautical chart, which is does not include satellite, you can see here the entire atoll. We are anchored up at the northeast end of it here, right? And the Kon Tiki Memorial is about here, maybe a little front, maybe it's here, somewhere down here. I haven't marked on my other chart, right? And so, as you can see, it's just a ring of the whole coral reef all the way around, and then all of this is open water, except for in that open water are all these coral heads known as bommies that if you run into them, the best case scenario is you're going to damage a bunch of coral, which isn't cool. The worst case scenario is obviously you're going to damage your boat, your hull, your rudder, or something like that. So it's very important to avoid them. So this chart doesn't even bother to show them. It doesn't even claim to try to show where they are. It's kind of like a minefield, right? So that chart is not particularly useful. You have to have satellite imagery. And then in the old days, people just, you know, put someone up on the bow and rode along and looked for them and not hit them, which we're also going to do. But on my iPad, oof, on my iPad, here we have a totally different scenario. So here is the same atoll. Right? We're anchored here. We're going here. I've already marked that point. So that, I don't know the route we're going to take to it because I basically decide as we go. But all of these little white dots, each, except for that, that's a cloud, that's a cloud. But all these white dots in here, as you can see, there's tons of them. Each one of those is a coral head that could destroy your boat if you run into it. So what we'll be doing is monitoring along. You know, we zoom right in and it's bigger than you think. Like these, there's plenty of room to drive the boat right between those if you needed to, between those two, you know, between these two. But you should basically decide as you go and you weave a path through these things. And then to be extra careful, we'll also have headsets on and Megan will be up on the bow spotting them and, you know, looking for, you know, so she can see them visually. This will be 1,000 times easier. If any of you were live streaming with us on arrival day, You saw the shit show we dealt with that.
Oh, it was so stressful.
It was really stressful because we arrived here in the driving rain, dark gray skies, and 25 to 30 knot winds. It was awful. And under that scenario, we had to come through the one passage that gets you in here, right? There's only one way to do it. You have to come through at slack tide, otherwise it's unsafe because there's so much current coming through the passage. So you have to time it right. We had to do it in 30 knot winds. And then once you're in, and of course, keep in mind, we've never been in here before, so we don't even know what we're signing up for, basically, you know, when we're coming through here. We're trusting the charts.
And tell them that people that are coming in a beautiful day like today, they keep on calling on the radio. What's the condition?
Yeah. That's a good point. If you guys heard Megan, is like we hear people on the VHF radio all day long going, hey, I'm getting ready to come through the pass. How is it? How are the conditions? Or people calling out going, I just passed through. If anyone has any questions, let me know.
Beautiful.
We didn't have any of that. And today's a beautiful day. We were totally on our own on a terrible day. And we did it safely because we're just good like that. But then once we were in that entrance, you know, we had to navigate up through all this nonsense here to find our way to this anchorage, which obviously we did. We did not have Megan out on the bow at that point because it was pouring rain and the water was still kind of rough. And so it's really not terribly safe. So we sat right here at the helm and spotted them as best we could from here. And thankfully, the satellite map turned out to be insanely accurate. You know, I mean, when you're navigating between these all zoomed in like this, you know, like here we are, and even these little dark spots here are shallow water coral heads. Matter of fact, there's one, I don't think you can see it anymore. Yeah, kind of. This one right back behind us here at low, or maybe it was that one. At low tide, all of these coral heads, and I shot some video of these when I was scuba diving the other day, so I can show you what they look like underwater. But that one, I think, at low tide actually sticks up above the water. So the top of it is probably only a foot or two underwater. So, you know, it's scary. You run into those things, it's going to be a bad day. So here we are anchored on the beach, very, very shallow water. That's what it looks like for real. This is what it looks like on the satellite. And then we have to navigate out between all these little dark spots, right? And then once we get out to here, now we're in deep water out here, right? You can see the water here is, why is it not giving me a depth reading? I don't know why. But anyway, once we're out here to this dark water, this water is deep. It's like 100 feet deep. But then all you have to do is go around all these big white bombies. That's not so hard. So, but you got to be vigilant. You got to be careful. So that's the mission of the day. We're going from here to here. It's only 7 nautical miles. It'll take us 90 minutes, maybe a little bit less. And then we're going to anchor here and we'll go ashore, check out the Kon Tiki Memorial. We might do that tomorrow. Maybe we do it today. I don't know. We never decide these things until we feel like it. And that's the plan. I also have, so you see my instruments here. This, you know, normally I've got this set to either the radar or the chart, right? So this is the radar, it's turned off right now. This is the nautical chart, similar to the one I showed you on the inside plotter, right? But since this chart doesn't have the satellite data that oh, actually here, see this? That's our track coming in. See how it weaves up and, you know, it's going around all these, like, it's not a straight line by any means. That was the track we followed coming in. So anyway, this won't be useful to me when we're navigating out. The radar doesn't help at all because everything you're going to hit is underwater. So none of that. I'll be using this exclusively for navigation while we head down there. Therefore, what I'll be using on here is this pretty cool little feature called forward scan. So this is a sonar and it's giving me a forward looking, it looks out 360 feet. It's giving me a forward looking view of the depth in front of me, right? So if it's getting shallower or there's a big bommy there or something, in theory, I'll know about it before I hit it because this tells me not only what is the depth now, right now here it's 10 feet, and what it's telling me is right in front of me, it goes down to 12 feet, which is accurate. You can actually see it see how the water up here is very light colored and the water right up there is darker colored? That's how you know it's a little deeper, right? So it's 10 feet here, 12 feet right in front of me, and then goes down and stays to 12 feet all the way to the beach, but it doesn't see all the way to the beach. So that sonar will, you know, you add all of these tools together, the sonar, the satellite map, Megan on the bow, our headsets, and, you know, we can do a pretty good job staying safe and navigating on the way there. So that's how it's all going to work. And hopefully that was interesting to you guys to hear me yapping about it. Another quick view of the anchorage here for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, because it's just stupidly beautiful here. See, there's other boats anchored over there. You know, there's been a dozen boats here at any given time, but it's such a large spot that it's not crowded. We've only talked to one other couple in one other boat, and when we were both ashore at the time, right? And so all these little dark spots on the water, those are the bommies that you got to avoid. And this is what it looks like going forward. That's the beach, that's the coral reef that we walked across the other day and walked out to the Pacific Ocean. I put my feet in the Pacific Ocean, that was cool. And as you can see here, I've got our paddle boards are back up, our chairs, our pool, everything is lashed down and ready to rock and roll. So we are making final preparations and we'll be underway before too terribly long here. And I'm going to switch you back over to the quad view.
We need a laundromat, like,
Yeah.
you're really like, it's so close.
And we can always hand wash stuff or use the washing machine. All right, what else can I help you with?
All these little towels. If you have any one of those towels that can get air dried. So I mean, this is what it is. My pants were like.
That's what stinks.
The pants that I
Yeah.
had in the water the other day. I hung them up over there. But like, if you want to bring out your swimsuit out of the bathroom, because that smells too.
It's dry and smells fine. Should I just put it away?
All right.
What the heck? Hell.
I'm gonna probably want to do a load of maybe I need to.
Yeah, whatever you want, babe.
Like just towels and things.
That's fine. All right, here, I'm almost done. Okay. All right. I think my mic's still on, right? Yep. All right, walking around just kind of doing final checks, making sure there's no lines in the water. We never even dropped the dinghy, we used the paddleboard, so, but it's still worth double checking that all those lines are secure. Dinghy's good to go. Everything's out of the water, no lines in the water. Wow, what a gorgeous day. All right, everything's lashed down that needs to be lashed down. No lines in the water. We are ready to rock. All right, ready when you are. Well,
Like really thirsty.
it's sunny and hot and beautiful. Like you.
I was just gonna say that about you. Okay. Little water up my nose. All right, where's the
Are
headset?
any of my cups clean? You just made me want some water.
I cleaned it for you.
Oh, it's put away. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Oh, the ice is off.
All right. We have the headsets ready.
I haven't got them yet. All right, everybody. Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna start the motors, warm them up. Work on the bridle. All right.
All right, pugs.
Oh.
What did I do with our release? Here, bud.
Whew. The wind is doing a number.
All right. Oh. Oh boy.
And if anyone's wondering right now, I'm pulling up what's called the bridle. So these two big heavy lines attach to the front of each hull. And the purpose is once the anchor's set, then what I do is I attach this to the anchor chain so that all the weight is being pulled by those lines going down to the chain, and the chain between the windlass and the point where the bridle attaches is actually slack, not bearing any weight. All of the force is going back to the hulls, distributed into two, and out to the chain in front. So that's really important on a catamaran.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, bridle's up.
All right, let me know when you can hear me.
Hello, hello. Check, check.
Are you ready?
Check, check.
All right. You
There we go. Yep.
You can hear me. I can hear you. All right, forward.
Straight.
Yes. To port.
And for anyone who's wondering that,
What?
I'm just talking to the crew. So what we're doing here is Megan's pulling the anchor up, and then she's telling me where I need to put the boat.
You need to go to port, Steve. Okay.
And the whole idea here is you don't want to use the what?
I just was stuck a little bit. Oh. Starboard, Steve.
Starboard and forward, or
Just starboard. Just starboard. A little bit more. More. A little reverse. Starboard. Punch it hard. Punch it hard. Forward. A little forward too. All right. Anchor's out of the water.
Okay. Obviously pull it all the way up. I think I'm gonna head out between these two.
All right.
Just to your 90 degrees to your right.
Okay, where are you going?
See the big one at 1 o'clock?
You're gonna go here?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna sit as much as I can.
That's a great idea. And you even, like, if you could put your feet forward through that thing, then you wouldn't have to twist your back, you know?
Yeah, but what if I have to move around? Then I can't move around if I do that. But yeah, I like that idea.
Just a suggestion.
Twisting is not a problem.
Oh, I thought it was.
Well, if I'm doing it like,
All right, here we go.
you know,
Now, this is the shallow area.
aggressive.
This is where we were anchored. This is where I found the mask. That big bommy to our left is the one we tried to drop the anchor behind, and I chickened out. Oops, the anchor alarm's gone off. Shoot. I always forget to turn that off and forget to turn it on. Okay, everybody.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, that's crazy shallow there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going around this one.